Hello sweet friends, welcome to a new vlog. My name is Maddie and I'm a second year kindergarten teacher in Florida, currently teaching fully online. I am so glad that you're here, whether you've been here since day one or this is your first video that you're watching, please know that I'm so glad that you're here. In today's video, I wanted to show you some of the January crafts that I sent home for my kindergartners who are learning online. Some of them we will do live together on Zoom and some they will complete independently. I've done a couple of these videos. I did one in October and I think one in, I almost said in Thanksgiving, in November. That's what that month is called. And I didn't do one for December, but I've got some January crafts and I thought that I could share them with you. Even though we're already 1 week into January, P.S. how did that happen? Like, it was literally just Christmas. I thought that you, even if you're in person, could still maybe use some ideas later on in the month. So I wanted to show you what I included. I've mentioned this in past videos before, but I do a once monthly pickup for my families of all of the materials for the entire month. So I send all of the crafts home in a 10 by 13 manila envelope. It's a little bit bigger than a traditional 9 by 12. Here's the comparison of the two. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's like just enough bit bigger that I can send home like construction paper and things like that that would not otherwise fit. So I put this label on it. You can pause here if you want to read it. But basically it's just asking families for their help in making sure that pieces don't get lost or used before they're supposed to. So I don't have a ton of creative things this month. It's just kind of the way the cookie crumbled. But I think there's still some fun things in here. So I'm just going to share them with you front to back, no specific order of what we're including. The first activity is a beaded snowflake. I got these pony beads. I could not think of what these were called when I was searching for them. They're called pony beads in case you're curious. I got all of those from Hobby Lobby because they were half off, so they were $1 for a pack of 500. So I got several different colors as you can see, and I didn't even use half the package. So that's awesome, and I'll have more left over for later. And then this is 2 pipe cleaners that I cut down a little bit because it was too long when I used the whole thing. No, this isn't 2 pipe cleaners. It's 1.5. It's 1.5 pipe cleaners. We used 3 halves and folded them into a snowflake. I hope that makes sense. Took a lot of experimenting, but I'm happy with how it turned out. So the kids will bead this on. Let me go get my example. Okay, so I've got my examples here. So this is what it was like when we did not cut the pipe cleaners down at all. And I could have kept giving them beads, like more beads to fill it up, but I just thought that it was gonna kind of get like really long and clunky, and I don't know, it was too long. So once we cut it down, this is what it looked like, which I think is still so super cute. I think I saw this on Instagram or maybe Pinterest. If I can find where I found it, I'll put it right here. I honestly don't know. So we're gonna tie this into science and just learning about what snow is, how it's made, all of that, because we're in Florida and they have never seen snow in their lives. Then next they're doing this snow globe craft, and I wanted kind of an alternative to the if I lived in a snow globe writing where you like glue on a plate and do the fake snow in the picture. I think that's super cute, but that just was not feasible for them to do at home. And so I found this one. It's by Namaste in School. Their TPT name is Namaste in School 1, all together as one word, and I'll link this below. But I really liked it because she's got this snow globe craft, and then I copied it front to back. But then it says, in a perfect little snow globe, people would say blank, there would be lots of blank, nobody would ever blink. Everyone would feel blank. My snow globe would be lovely in every single way with their name. And she actually has 3 different writing prompt choices. In this pack, there's one with just the 5 senses, so like what you see, hear, smell, taste, all of that. And then there's one that's a little bit harder than this one for them to fill in. And then she also includes little pieces that they can cut out to put inside their snow globe, which I thought was super cute since I'm not really able to have a picture of them to put in. So I just thought this was really sweet, and just I really liked the wording of her snow globe thing and thought that it made it even more meaningful. So I liked that a lot. So that product was $2.60 on TPT, and I will link it for you below. The next craft is a shaped snowflake, which is this not just the cutest thing? And considering that we are learning about shapes this week and next week, I just thought that this was the cutest thing. This is by Natasha's Crafts on TPT. I had never seen any of her products before, but I found this one when I was searching, and I just think it's so cute, and it just perfectly ties into what we're learning. So what it looks like for what I'm sending home for the kiddos is that I put all of the pieces on the top, and then I printed her directions on the bottom. I did copy and paste like this and this to just be on the same page so that I wouldn't have to like do multiple pages and put them together, but this all comes in the same file that you purchase from her. And then I went ahead and printed the little recording part of it on a blue piece of paper, so that there would just have to be less pieces for them to keep up with. And I made sure that I sized these in accordance with what would fit in this space. So this was $2 on TPT, and I will link this one below as well. But I just love that it reviews what we're learning, and it's just so cute. Next is the hibernating bear activity. I got this one from Lessons for Little Ones by Tina O'Block. Don't worry, I will link it below. I was looking at it while I read it. I saw this on Pinterest, I think, and then I found it on TPT, and it was $2.75. Yeah, I'm looking. I couldn't just remember that. So she has two different pages of I would not like to hibernate or I would like to hibernate. So what I did was I sent both of them home for my kids. I stapled them at the top, and then they can just pull them apart so that they can decide whether they would like to hibernate or not. So we are going to learn a little bit about hibernation and science this week. So I'm going to let them choose whether they would like to hibernate or not. And this comes as a separate piece of this pack, but again, I just put it on the same sheet of paper so that it would just be less pieces for them to deal with. And then this is a black paper plate that I got at the Dollar Tree. It came with, I think, 20 for $1, but I only had to use like between 10 and 15 because I cut them in half. So basically they will glue this above the bear on whichever paper they choose. And then I also, on the ones that I sent home, I included a bag with some cotton balls. This is just my spare, and I ran out of cotton balls, so I don't have it to show you, but I sent home some cotton balls so that they could kind of stretch it out to be like snow on the top. So good practice for writing, but I also thought it was just a cute little addition. Last but not least is Mr. Sneezy the Snowman. I bought this one from the Core Coaches on TPT. It says that it's $4, but I know that I didn't pay $4. I think it was like $1 or $2 when I got it, but I think it would still be worth $4. So it includes the craft and then also some comprehension activities and like story sequencing and that kind of thing, which is actually why I bought it. But the craft portion of it has these pieces, and then the next part of the snowman, and hold on, technical difficulties. Then the next part of the snowman. So if you have not read Sneezy the Snowman before, it's about a snowman melting and why he melts, why he gets hot. So this is basically a melted snowman craft. I don't have my finished example here at school with me, but I will try to put a picture in right here if I can find one of what it looks like when it's finished. So my kids will be doing some comprehension activities with this, but I thought that the craft was just really sweet and a sweet addition to their learning about it. Okay, and you're probably thinking, Maddie, what in the world is behind you? Today is Friday, January 8th, and we just finished our Happy Noon Year party. Okay, not just, it's after 5 p.m., but today we did our Happy Noon Year party. I had a couple people ask, my mom included, why I did not do New Year's celebration on the first day back from break, but personally, in my opinion, I want to spend that first day hearing about their break, building community, reviewing procedures, because I think that that's what's most important. I don't want to come back on the first day and like, party, woohoo, because I just think that that's not wise, personally, for kindergarten at least. And so we did our whole normal week, and then on Fridays, we just do Fun Friday at 1 o'clock for the last like 30-40 minutes of the day. So for Fun Friday today, I had some decorations. So just the details on this. These balloons are from Dollar Tree. It was like 15 for $1, I think. And then I got this from Party City or Hobby Lobby on clearance one year a while ago. And then, so these balloons are attached by like a balloon strip thing. I know that that's not descriptive at all, but it's basically like a clear, thick wire that's got holes for the little balloon stems to stick through. That was at Dollar Tree too, and it's like way long, and we have a ton of extra, so all of this did not use all that. Words are hard, you guys. Okay, it's after 5. I need to wrap it up because my brain is obviously checked out for the weekend. And then I got that balloon from Dollar Tree when I was there last weekend picking up some other stuff. So for our New Year's celebration, I sent home this crown by Kinder Shenanigans on TPT. Stephanie, before I even show you this, Stephanie is like one of my favorite people ever in the world, but especially even like on Instagram. I just love her so much, and she does not know that I'm talking about her right now, but she is just so kind and so creative, and we've gotten to connect as friends this year, and I just feel so thankful that I get to learn from her and get ideas from her and use her products. She's just amazing. So if you don't follow her already, you definitely should. She's Kinder Shenanigans, and I'll link her TPT and her Instagram below. But she has this really awesome freebie that she does for New Year's every year, and part of it is this crown. I know that this is not my best work, but I did it while I was like watching my kids on Zoom today, so I was not paying too much attention. So I sent home this crown and then a sentence strip, so we wore these. And then I also got these little party blowers from the dollar store. These were 12 for $1, I think. So I found a countdown video on YouTube, so we counted down. I just had them do from 20 because I thought anything more than that they would lose their minds a little and just be a little overwhelmed. So we counted down from 20, and then we blew these and said Happy New Year, and it was very cute. And then I attempted a balloon drop from above. We put some balloons in like a big shopping bag and fishing wire, and I was supposed to pull it and they were gonna come. It did not work, like at all. I had built it up, I was so excited, and then it like did not work, but it's okay, it was still fun. And then we also played some digital games from Stephanie from Kinder Shenanigans New Year's party pack that she makes. So she included a couple of different dance options. So we did Celebrate by Blazer Fresh on Go Noodle. That was the first time we had done that one. And then she did a little mini scavenger hunt of like something shiny, something with the number 1 or 2 on it, something new. There's one other that I can't think of. So that was just a quick one. And then the last thing that we did was zoomed in picture. So she, in that pack, also has 4 different zoomed in pictures. So like it was balloons, a party hat, fireworks, and star confetti, I think. So there's like a super zoomed in picture. And then the kids have to guess what it is, and then you show them the whole picture zoomed out. So they enjoyed that. We did that. We've done that a couple of times before because Stephanie has made party packs for all the holidays, which I've used with my kids this year. So anyway, I know that New Year's has passed for this year, but she puts out this free product every year and updates it. So make sure to check it out. I'll link it below for any time in the future. And it was just a fun day and a great way to end our first week back. I know there's not a ton of new or different creative things for January, but just keeping it simple over here. We're chugging along with our routine, but still trying to incorporate fun when and where we can, when it fits in with our learning. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found at least something that was helpful or interesting or entertaining. Thanks for keeping me company. If you are not already, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it so that it can reach more teachers who might also enjoy it. And I would love for you to come follow me on Instagram so that we can be friends over there. I'm on there way more than I'm on YouTube, so always feel free to message me on there. I'm not always the best at keeping up with messages. Personality flaw. I'm working on it. New Year's resolution. But please feel free to message me and I will message you back, I promise. I just love getting to talk and connect with all of you, and this community is just such a sweet one, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Okay, that's enough talking for me today. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye! It got stuck in my hair when I tried to throw it at the camera. Okay, let's try that again. Take 2. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Take 3 because I forgot the glasses. Hello, that's the most fun part. Thanks so much for watching. See you later.